Hey, what's up, guys? That was the worst intro ever. Sorry about that. Our tech person has bad website, bad internet, so we will not be doing that again. But welcome to Furniture Flip Challenge. This is season 3, week 1. So I hope you guys are excited and ready. We have an awesome panel tonight. So I will tell you that I am Adam from Lazy Guy DIY and the Builders Challenge, Makers Challenge Central. So I am your host tonight. That's why I get the big screen and the big picture. And then the rest of our guests over here or over on this side, I always forget, we'll introduce them, starting with Charlotte.
Hey everyone, I'm Charlotte Smith. I am a content creator at Charlotte's House, and I am super excited to be flipping some furniture.
And how about your cohort to the other side, Sam?
Hey, I'm Sam from DIYHuntress. I do a lot of woodworking and DIY projects. I'm also excited about flipping some furniture, but Charlotte is so good at flipping furniture that I'm also scared of flipping furniture.
It's all friendly.
All right, and let's go with Brian.
All right. Hey, everybody. It's Brian Kramer, and I am the senior editor of Better Homes and Gardens Do-It-Yourself magazine, and we love to flip furniture. We love all sorts of do-it-yourself projects for inside and outside, but especially those furniture makeovers.
Excellent. And Dave. Not just Dave, but Dave. And Dave is muted on us, too.
I am sorry. Okay, I am Dave, founder and CEO of Walrus, and I make wood finishes and other stuff, and I'm stoked to be here.
Fantastic. All right, guys. So this is our first week. If this is your first time on our restream here, what's awesome about this is that you are able to comment, leave questions. So if you're watching, leave it in the comment section. We will see your questions. We're going to have a game so you can play along as well. If you participate, we have a prize tonight from Walrus Oil. We also just lost Dave again, or who we lose? We lose Charlotte. Oh no, Charlotte will be back. We'll kick her back in here. So Rachel, if you can let Charlotte back into the room, we'll be good. But anyway, so if you just comment, leave questions, anything else, say hi, you are entered to win a prize back from Walrus Oil. So thanks, Dave, for including that with us tonight. So let's kick this thing off. What we're going to do is we're going to do some questions from you guys. We've had a couple submitted, and then as you keep asking them, we will answer as best we can. But we're only on here for 30 minutes, so we're going to do as much as we can. We're going to have some drinks, and the first thing we're going to do is talk to our resident flippers. Our hosts here this year are Charlotte and Sam, as we said, and they have actually been on Flea Market Flip before, both of them. And they also partnered up for another HGTV show. It was Holiday Crafters Gone Wild. Is that right?
That's right.
Sure is.
It's a mouthful.
Wow. I did not know this, you guys.
And spoiler, they won.
We
Yeah,
did.
money.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Cash, baby, cash.
So
Nice.
HGTV stars over here. So this is what we want to know. This is the first question. We'll start it off easy. Is what sort of insider scoop or secret can you all tell us about Flea Market Flip? Other than that, Lara is very tall.
Am I still live? I see Sam's frozen, so I'm hopefully that I'm still here.
You're still here.
Great. I would say I was so surprised by how true, there's no sort of behind the scenes trickery that goes on. We were allowed 30 minutes to kind of scope the flea market. But other than that, I was impressed at how kind of accurate it all is. We had a little help in the workroom, but it was what you see is what you get, which is not super fun behind the scenes, but it's always nice to know that it's not just smoke and mirrors. We actually had to drill through, I think we did some mason jar, a pendant light. But I wonder, was it the same for you, Sam? I was just saying that it was what you see is pretty much what you get. We did most of the work. We had some help. And we were allowed 30 minutes to scope the flea market first, but that was mostly so production could get set up. Was that how it was for you?
It was similar. So for us, we actually had way less time to look for pieces. They were filming a lot of episodes hour a day. I think they were literally filming 8 different episodes hour a day. So we didn't even get to really scope at all. So we were kind of peeking around a little bit, and they gave us about 30 minutes in total to really buy stuff. And then there were some things that they wanted us to look at in the one next to us. but that we hadn't seen before, but it ended up working out because it was awesome. But yeah, other than that, everything else was pretty much exactly what you saw. We did most of the work, and if not actually pretty much all of it. And the cell day was probably the most anxious I've ever been in my entire life. But other than that, it was a great experience.
And it seems like every single time that I turn on Flea Market Flip, it's Charlotte's episode. I don't know why. It is always
Because she's a superstar.
That's
duh.
right.
A banging episode.
That's awesome. All right, we're going to go to our next question, and then we're going to start talking about our flips here in a second, too. So, Brian, we have a color for you. So our theme, one of our themes this year is Color Your World. And we were asked, are these all white houses? Are they going to be going out of style? Like all gray walls, all white walls, everything else? Are they going to be going out of style now?
Yes, this just in. Indeed, they are. I mean, we've done white for a long time. White is a great background. I'm in front of white, but I think meaningful color. And by that, I mean, yes. I mean, this is color. It's not just chasing trends. It's a color that really means something to you. It reflects something that you love, some place you love, somebody you love. And you're deploying it in meaningful ways. It doesn't necessarily mean a color explosion, but it means rather than a gray sofa, you splurge on that sapphire blue one and you love it forever. And that's, it's those special uses of color. Yep, color's back.
And we actually
Charlotte's happy about that. Charlotte's all about color.
Love color.
I know that Charlotte has inspired my wife for what we've got in the house. So we have a turquoise velvet sectional sofa is what we have.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's those things that you splurge on. We have a pink and blue rug in our living room, and it shouldn't work, but everybody that comes in is like, that's a great rug. And there's no other pink and blue in the room. Well, there's a blue lamp, but aside from that, it's neutrals and naturals, but there is this rug with color.
It's like, very rare that I've brought in color and I regret it. I mean, granted, I'm more comfortable with it, but a while ago we bought a big, bright, crazy green IKEA couch that for some reason they don't make anymore, but I've had it ever since, and it's the favorite thing in my house. And at the time I was a little hesitant to get it, and now I can't imagine our space without that big green sofa.
Yep.
And I know Rachel, my partner in crime for Builders Challenge, is always like, I made my house blue, and she's got one little blue thing in the corner, and that is her blue phase. It's one tiny thing. So embrace it, Rachel. Go crazy.
That's how it starts.
So, Dave, we're going to go to a question for you. I'm going to do a two-part question. So, we were asked by, it's either going to be Vicky or Steph from Mother Daughter Projects. Can you give a little example about like what's under the walrus oil umbrella? What do we use walrus oil for? Do we rub it on walruses and make them less dry, or what do we do with it?
Oh, that's such a bad dad joke, Adam. What is happening?
No, we get them all the time. I mean, it's like every day. Dad jokes. It's like, that's a lot. No, I mean, like our first product we ever made was cutting board oil, and it's still like our 80-20. Like 80% of everything we do is cutting board oil. It's crazy, and we have. It's like we've been growing and got like almost 10 employees now selling cutting board oil. But beyond that, we have stuff for furniture. Furniture butter is probably our second favorite product. It's a combination of like hard waxes, pine rosin, and polymerizing oils. So it's if you want to like have that natural option that isn't going to kill your kitten, and if it crawls into the bottle and eats it, then walrus oil is great. Made in the USA, bunch of punk rock guys make it, but yeah. And I was going to say too, like we're so into like furniture flipping because like we have this whole like reforestation dynamic, and so like it's actually great for the environment to like not demolish a forest. I mean, new like woodworking is great, but like furniture restoration and all that is like even cooler in my opinion. So.
And you all have some of the best swag also. Every time a new shirt or something comes out, I am forever buying them. So
yeah,
best stuff ever. All right. So what we're going to do now, we'll come back to some questions as questions are being asked. But what we want to do now is talk about our furniture flips. So, Sam, what are you flipping? Tell us about it.
Okay, so here's the thing. I originally saw this awesome dresser that I really wanted for $60, but it was 6 hours away, so that wasn't happening. And then I found this like dilapidated kitchen cart for like $18 at a local place, like furniture resale place. And I actually just shared in my stories today, I like demolished this thing today. So we're gonna hope I can put it back together. But I have some plans to make it look more industrial and like fit more of like my cozy industrial vibe that I like. So we'll see how it goes.
Did it come with the Sharpie scribble on top?
It did, and luckily that was the first thing that got demoed. So I didn't even just like erase that. I just like tore the whole top off. I'm like, this is gone.
Tops are flying off everywhere. This is not that kind of show. This is a family broadcast right now, but we're all drinking, so it's okay. So let's keep it clean.
They keep coming. They keep coming.
This is what you come for. This is what you're here for. So, all right, Charlotte, tell us about like one of your 8 flips that you're doing. I think we have your coffee table picture.
So the coffee table I'll talk about. The first thing that I found was free, so I had to take it. So this, I actually am going to try to separate the top from the base. I know that there's a lot of people in my audience that love it as is, and I feel like it could work, but the base looks like a dog has chewed on some of the corners. So I'm going to try to separate the two. And then I found an inspiration table that has 2 really chunky, like semicircular pedestals. And I'm hoping that I can do that with, I don't know. My shop is pretty rookie as far as like fancy tools. Like I don't have a router table or anything, but I'm hoping I can cut out a series of plywood and then clamp them together and make it look sort of cool. But that, if it works, will be a really fun flip because it'll be a totally different before and after. So that's the plan.
And you said you're painting everything absolutely white with no color, right?
No color. Ironically, 2 of the pieces, I don't know that I'm going to paint at all. Like this one, I might go crazy with color, but the one I got for free, I can't paint. It's too pretty.
Fair enough. I mean, you had something a few years ago. Now I'm thinking about it. You had stripped the paint off of that one. Was it? We don't have a picture of it.
It was just like a white dresser at the Restore. I was working with the brand, and I just literally needed to get like wood so I could apply some oil. And I was like, I'll just strip it. That'll be. And I could not believe what was under it. I mean, I don't think it was tiger maple but it was something with that type of a grain. And,
it looked like it.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't believe people could paint over that, but I've painted over plenty of things, so what do I know?
Anytime we go looking for something, we're like, maybe we'll find what Charlotte found, but nothing yet. So
yeah, that was dumb luck.
That's okay. So, all right, guys, we're going to do a few more questions here, and then we have our game. So for our game, if you're listening, you can answer along. We give you a few seconds. So we're going to do basically true or false, but we're going to do, let's go back to Dave for a question. Dave, why are there so many angry possums around you right now? What's the deal with the angry nibs and angry possums?
God. Yeah. So we have a spin-off brand called Angry Nips, and it's basically store nipple cream for, post-pregnancy. It's also pretty popular amongst cyclists. So
and runners.
So if Sam's, partner wants to can. He's really into bicycling or cycling.
Yeah, you sent him like a tattoo bomb, and he demolished that can of tattoo. And you sent me like 3 lip balms, and they're like almost like I'm like obsessed with the lip balms that you guys make. Yeah. So yeah, the skincare products you guys make are like awesome.
Sweet, yeah. And so we have this spin-off with there's an angry possum. I think I have one around here. Anyways, whatever.
It's an excellent logo. Look it up, guys.
Yeah, I think I really was dropping some Easter eggs like the last time we were talking. You remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. Are you all ready for our game?
Yes.
Always.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you have to have a drink in hand. Even if you're watching, have a drink in hand anyway. So if you get it wrong, you have to have a drink.
I feel like I'm back in college. What are we doing?
I know it's peer pressure. Sorry. So what we're gonna do is for our flea market flip ladies, and then you fellas as well. We're gonna take the categories. They always have fun categories of their themes of their flips. So this is gonna be either is it a true flea market flip theme or is this a flea market fail? Is this a fake?
Oh God.
So we're gonna have you all give it yes. I guess we'll do a thumbs up if it's a real one, and a thumbs down if it's a fake one. So our first one is industrial boho. Is that a real one or a fake one?
Like a real category on flea market flip?
Yeah, did they really use it?
Oh, okay.
Industrial boho. That wasn't my episode, right?
I mean, if it was, then you're in trouble. So
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna do this.
Okay. Then anybody
Brian
else, if you're
looks
following
very
along
confident, I will say.
if you're following along the track in the chat, give a thumbs up if you think it's real. I see Nicole Jackson. She says it's a real one. So the answer is no, it's a fake one.
Yes.
We start you off. So
Brian, chug.
So it looks like Vicky from Mother Daughter Projects. She got it right that it was not one. Tiffany, sorry, you got it wrong. Have a drink.
Tiffany and Nicole, have a drink.
That's right. Okay, our next one. Is this a real theme they've used on Flea Market Flip or not? Granny chic. I see thumbs up.
I'll give it a yes.
Okay, Sam says no. I mean, Charlotte has Granny chic all over her house, I've seen, with all the 4 old Golden Girls stuff. This is absolutely a real one.
Stop!
Yes!
Sam, peer pressure. Have a drink. All right.
Now I really feel like I need to incorporate some granny chic into this place.
You do not. Well, some people do it well. I would not say my style is granny chic, Adam.
No, it's not.
We can talk.
Okay, we'll fight later. We'll fight at Workbench Con. Okay, our next one here. Is this a theme they've used on Flea Market Flip? Durable design.
That sounds like a yeah. I feel like
no.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Right? Yeah, Brian. Yes.
Dang.
Thumbs up
I'm
club.
saying no.
Ooh, 50-50 split.
Oh, man, we have a split. Okay, what about our people that are listening as well? Is it a real one or a fake one? Let's see a thumbs up if it's real or thumbs down if it's fake. There's a true from Mother Daughter Project.
Oh my God, a lot of thumbs up.
Oh my goodness, they're just flying in
Sorry.
now.
Good.
It's a real one. It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, we're only going to do 8 of these, so we're not going to have you all do this all night, and we only have a little bit of time. So our next one, number 4, stealthy storage. Is that a real one or a fake one?
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, this is so hard. This feels like
No,
story titles that, like, for magazine stories.
We'll
you know,
steal
like,
some.
Right?
Put 'em in.
I'm gonna steal. I'm like, so
I'm also
really a
gonna say
thumbs up.
Thumbs up because I
Oh,
want to
Charlotte's
make
going
stealthy
against. Everybody else
storage.
is there.
Yes,
Let's see.
exactly.
Okay, let's see from the audience. Is stealthy storage a real one or a fake one? Let's see
I
if
feel like we're about to have a
here.
party, except for Charlotte.
I know. Oh, I see a both. Nicole, you can't vote both ways. That's not allowed. And the
Nicole,
answer
I like
is,
your style.
Yeah, make a decision. Okay, the answer is it is real. Stealthy storage is a real one.
God.
Stealthy I wouldn't have picked if I were an editorial, but I suppose if you've had 20 seasons and you have to come up with 3 things, I don't know.
I mean, it's totally catchy. It rhymes.
It's alliterative. That's what matters. Okay, our next one, number 5. Inappropriate angles.
I don't know about that. Inappropriate angles?
Yeah.
I see
No,
thumbs down from
network, that
everybody.
Can get dirty fast.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, inappropriate angles is fake. You all
For
are
a mannequin
correct.
or
It's
something.
not a real
We're
one.
safe.
Okay. We have 3 left. Let's see if we can get the next one here. Hip to be square. Is that a real theme or a
I
fake
think
theme?
I've heard of that one.
I feel like I feel like that's a thumbs up.
It's
It was not mine. I don't think
clever
it
and
was
cheesy.
mine.
It is Huey
That's-
Lewis in the News, and they are correct. Hip to be square is a real one.
But Charlotte, like
Yeah.
really, I'm like I would be so mad at myself if one of these was my theme and I just like didn't know.
I wanted to grab one of y'all's and do it, but I thought that would
You
be
should
rude
have,
if
because
you-
I oh god, I would have gotten them all wrong.
I
I'm
only
just
remember
saying.
one because ours it was like funky, and we were like, "What does that mean?" I think we went with this. Tells you how long ago our episode was. I think we went with Chevron because we were like, "What can go wrong with Chevron? Like it's a
Yeah.
classic; it'll never go out of style."
And Sam, you had mudcloth on yours too, didn't you?
Yeah,
that
we
you
had
to use?
mudcloth on ours, but
Yeah.
no, our episode was called Slinging Mudcloth, but mudcloth wasn't the
Ooh.
theme.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
I've never seen yours, Sam. I feel bad.
Oh,
No,
ours
don't
is-
wa-
we
don't
have it
watch
on
it.
our we have it on our DVR. Here. Okay, before we'll take a quick detour, real quick. Sorry, Sam, you and I have talked about this before. So,
Oh
Sam's
god, what are you doing?
Sam's fiance, what you should do is take a drink every time he touches his head, because they made him take his hat off right before
Yes.
when they were there, and he was very worried about it. So he does it like every like
He
10
does. He does
seconds.
like this a lot.
That's
Yep.
so funny.
So
Yeah.
if
That's
you want to
so
have
funny.
a night you don't remember, do that. Okay. We have two left here. So our second to last one. Faux fur fun. Was that a real theme or a fake theme?
Yeah. No, it's
No.
real. I mean, I don't know, but I'm guessing it's real.
Okay, I'm trying to think of like how much faux fur is actually at a
No, it's
like,
too
a flea
specific. That's
market.
why
Like
I
no,
Yeah, no, I'm going the other way. Yep.
right?
All right. The answer is that's a real one.
Dang.
Sorry.
Now I want to go look it up. What do these poor people do at the like? You have to get the fur at the flea market. You don't want to go near. It's so gross. Why would you?
I think at least you have to incorporate it. I think is what it was. I didn't go back
I'm
and
just
watch
in,
every
oh
episode.
god, I'm imagining like stuffed animal taxidermy on chairs
Right?
and
Exactly.
like
old shearling.
furry
Mm.
like furry poles on a dresser. Like what are you gonna do with that?
I know
Oh my
there was
gosh.
a pink fuzzy seat in one of them that somebody upholstered that. So that's the only one I can remember. That was like that may have been that
Yeah.
episode. So
No.
all right, here is our last one. Is it real or is it fake? Intelligently Italian Renaissance.
No.
Hard no.
Where's my thumb? No.
I
Where's
hope
your
almost
thumb?
hope we're
It's
all
attached
wrong
to your
so
hand.
that, so that we can all drink together.
So intelligent. I can't even say it. Intelligently Italian Renaissance is not real.
Yeah.
Woo!
Everybody's
Good job,
correct.
team.
So
Oh.
cheers to everybody there for that one.
Oh.
All right, guys, we only have a few minutes left here before we close this down here. So we'll have a few more questions. So let me shuffle my paper and some of the ones that were sent in. And then remember, guys, if you were watching, remember to ask questions, interact as well. If you leave questions, comments, anything else, we'll all see it. And you'll enter a chance to win some walrus oil. Or some Ambry nibs. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Can
All
I
of it.
enter to win that?
You can probably ask Dave. I know a guy who's right beside you on the stream here. He can probably hook you up. Okay, my question is for Brian. Brian, what color trend should we look for 2022? Are you allowed to say?
Oh, I mean, what color trends should we look for? Oh my goodness. I think that it's going to be all about terracotta. It's terracotta as a material. It's terracotta as a color. And I think terracotta is wonderful because it's a neutral. So if you're afraid of color, you can do terracotta and still it's earthy. But it's knocking on the door of like a coral, of a pink, of an orange, but it's not all the way there. It looks amazing with all sorts of greens, succulents, of course, that green of a succulent. So yeah, it's going to be all about terracotta.
Interesting. I would have not guessed terracotta. That's fantastic, though. I mean, I see exactly what you mean, that it goes with like everything, but I was not expecting that to be your answer.
Well, it just came to me. No.
Okay.
We've talked about terracotta a lot at the magazine, and as just a great material and a great look and a great accessory, and now it's a great wall color.
Awesome. And it looks like, let's see, Christina here, she says she just did a terracotta dresser. So fantastic. All right. So let's see here. What is a good question we can grab here? Okay, Sam. If you and Charlotte could team up for a flea market flip against another team, who would you battle?
Ooh, like in the maker space?
Yes, somebody you know that you would want to challenge. Don't do a layup. Do a good one here. Who would you battle?
Who do we know that do flips really well? Christina's
This
on
is,
live.
like-
She's the master of flipping.
Yeah. She just did like
And then,
a dope dresser.
And then who do we know? I feel like you've got to bring in like an Ozzy or a Jimmy or someone who can just like build a, yeah, that's the one. Look at that.
That's insane. We would lose to that immediately.
Oh that's crazy cool.
Right?
So-
Who would you bring in, Sam?
Yeah, I feel like someone who welds, because I feel like they would just weld something in 2 seconds and blow us out of the water. But yeah, I mean, there's so many people who do really cool stuff. I mean, I love Charlie's style too. I think Charlie would be so much fun to like battle against for some DIY projects. Tamar would be Tamar, the Red 3 Custom would be so awesome. Yeah, for sure.
But we're not with her. We're against her. So not
Yeah,
Tamar.
but like it's fun to have your friends, right? Come on.
That's true.
So Sam, the real answer should be that you should choose Graham, because Graham just got. So Graham is one of our. He also.
Yeah, but I don't want to go against Graham. Graham would destroy me.
So Graham, he also creates content for the flea market or for the furniture flip challenge for us as well, and he's our restoration expert. He just got a Nakashimi, a piece that he was telling me tonight. It's like goes for $15,000 that he's restoring. Or Nakashima.
No pressure.
Did I get that correct? Yeah. So yeah, I would be afraid to touch anything along those lines. So
That's a trick question though, because he would restore it, not flip it. Like
that's
fully.
true. You're correct. So that's right.
Loophole.
All right, we got enough time for one or two more questions. So if you all got them, ask them, and then we'll close this sucker out. So what I'll do is I have one more question that came in for Charlotte. And Charlotte, where do you find, or what are some tips for finding the pieces that you flip? Because you're flipping pieces all the time. Where are you getting them? What do you do? How do you find them?
I live near a really great restore, so I swing through there a lot. Facebook Marketplace is always a pretty great place. I haven't been to the flea market as much this season. I would say the restore and Facebook Marketplace. And if you're checking in on those places a lot, you get a sense of, it goes in waves. Like you go one day and you find 4 pieces and the next day you'll find nothing. So just go back, go often. I think that's my tip.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we always recommend always be looking, always just have that open eye. You could be on the road, but if you've got a restore, make it a habit to go there every other week.
Yeah, definitely.
They'll get to know you also. And it very quickly, they'll be like, oh, hey, you like large dressers, this just came in.
That's good. You have your inside person to help you out, so they know where the goods are. So I see Lucas here from Wood Magazine asking lots of questions. So Lucas, you can probably see him at work and ask his questions or get his autograph. I'm going to grab this question from Robert real quick. And Robert was asking, is there a non-paint option for the challenge? And absolutely. So we have 2 categories. We have the color of your world, and then we have a restoration one as well. So you bring a piece back to its beauty. It needs to be at least 75% wood, natural wood that you refinish that way. So we have all that information. We can put you on the website on that'sbuilderschallenge.com. So last question we're going to close for you guys. What colors does everybody like to work with? What color do you like to work with the most? And we're going to go with Sam first.
Here's the thing. So I know that all these like terracottas and all these cool colors are like coming back into play, but I am all about those grays and those blacks and those whites and those neutrals. And I will probably never be in magazines as being with all those trends, only because that's the color palette that's in my life. But I feel like there's no shame in that game. It matches everything.
That's okay. That's allowed. Dave, you work mostly in walrus. And walruses are mostly brown.
Yeah, I mean, I actually still do refinish stuff. And I just bought a desk today from a garage sale. And I'm either just going to do old fashions, just strip it and just oil it up. But I think I might just burn it. Just burn it black and then just seal the furniture better because walrus all black,
Oh
Exactly.
man, that's the coolest technique. I love that.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I'm going to state here also that there are no walruses in walrus oil. I know you are very concerned that I've said
Oh
this.
no, that changed. That changed this year.
Oh
Now we
no!
actually-
I've been
now-
telling
now we
people that
actually
there's
kill
no
walruses.
walruses harmed. Oh, I have not seen the no walruses harmed. It's only been coffee
Yeah.
first, then sawdust. So
Yeah.
then smush a walrus in the background to get all the oil out of it. That is not what's
The
happening.
pandemic has
I'm
changed so much.
kidding. I'm
Sometimes
Yeah.
those poor Missouri walruses are in so much trouble.
It's the pivot. It's the pandemic pivot, right?
Yeah.
That's right. All right,
man.
Brian, what's your color you like to work with?
Any home that I'm always in, there's always blue. I really like I like this blue that I have on. I really love like a peacocky blue, but I like the blue that's in the background as well. It's kind of it's very similar. Benjamin Moore makes a color called Old Pickup Truck Blue, which I think is a great name for a color, and it's kind of retro. It's kind of old. It's a little bit grayed. And I've painted whole rooms that, I've painted furniture that, and I have a piece of art behind me that's that color, Old Pickup Truck Blue.
That's awesome. Our room here, actually behind this fake curtain thing, is it's actually peacock, the peacock bluish green as well. So
Yeah.
that's my wife's decision, not mine, but she makes good decisions. That's why she's here. All right, Charlotte, close us out with color.
I mean, I like them all. I tend to gravitate to the blues and greens because they play nice together. And then I bring in something a little quirky like a pink or an orange to sort of throw off the balance. But blues and greens.
Excellent. And my color that I work with is walnut. I mean, I'm a furniture maker, guys. Everything's all wood grain and everything else anyway. So it's just walnut. So, okay, this is the end of our show. I can't believe we've already done 30 minutes. We're 2 minutes over. So we're going to tell everybody real quick where you can find us. But I don't believe we're going to have a show next week because I'm going to a concert and I host these things. But we will be back the week after that. So with a recap of everything, and we'll have our friends back. We'll make sure we pick a prize winner on here as well. Make sure you're watching the Builders Challenge feed on Instagram. We will repost. Make sure you're tagging Furniture Flip Challenge, Furniture Flip Challenge Progress. We have it all on the website. You can check those out. So make sure you are tagging your pieces because there's been so many great ones this year. So Sam, tell us where we can find you and start us off.
So you can find me at DIYHuntress on everything. On Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, my website's DIYHuntress.com. You could Google it. You'll find me.
Do you TikTok?
Oh, I do TikTok. You can find me on TikTok.
Don't TikTok. Get out of here. Get out of here, TikTok. Okay, Dave.
The same walrus oil. You can just Google it. You'll find it.
All right, Brian.
All right, Do It Yourself Magazine. I'm at Do It Yourself Magazine, and of course at newsstands everywhere. Look for us. You can still find our fall issue on sale. It has a fantastic, colorful wall shelving project, actually.
Excellent. And
on the
Charlotte.
cover. So yeah,
Awesome, Charlotte.
I'm at Charlotte's house just about everywhere. Also, the word at, so the at sign and then the word at.
You were at Charlotte's house.
That's right. That's right. At Charlotte's house, I believe, is sort of a real estate agent from North Carolina from my original searching. So she got the handle.
And if we want to get really meta, you are at Charlotte's house right now.
It's true.
Okay. On that, we'll end. Thanks, guys. I'm Adam from Lazy Guy DIY for Builders Challenge, Furniture Flip Challenge. We will catch you all soon. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see y'all later. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
bye.